beautiful floral arrangement can brighten up any room like this one right here, but creating one can be a little bit intimidating. At least for this guy, anyway. Yeah. Here to show us some tricks of the trade is celebrity florist and owner of the Hidden Garden. Welcome back, Amy Marella. Welcome, Amy.
Thanks for
I really enjoy and appreciate learning from you. We are here talking about these beauties right here, as well as others. The Ranunculus.
Yes, the springtime beauties. They're just perfect.
And we were talking about this. They're actually springtime, but they go through the cooler months as well, right?
I love the cooler months.
Okay.
They start in November,
Great.
and they kind of run all the way through March. The second it gets really hot,
Yep.
their season is over.
Their season is over, but it's flourishing right now. So tell us a little bit about different versions. We've got some hybrids here, and then this is a little bit more of the one that we're most used to seeing, correct?
Yes, so we're used to like the traditional field ranunculus, which tends to be bright colors, smaller blooms, smaller head.
Okay.
But over the past few years, we've created, or I should say growers have created, beautiful hybrid varieties.
Wow.
And they're super cool. This one, for example, just in comparison in the size, you could see, the head size is so different. So this is a Clooney ranunculus.
When I saw this, it's Clooney, and I asked if it was named after George Clooney. Apparently, there's no story there.
There's no story.
But I'm going to go with it anyway.
You can. It's spelled that way too. So.
And I want to say,
this rivals a peony head. When
it does.
Peonies are not in season.
Size-wise.
So, yeah,
and I looked at
pretty.
this, it almost looks like it's not real. Like they're so spectacular.
They're just like perfect paper petals.
Okay.
So then you have another crossbred, which is called the Pon ranunculus.
And that's these guys.
That over here is the ruffly bicolored petal.
Okay.
Comes in a ton of different varietals.
Look at that.
They always contrast with a green. So we have a green and a white.
You get a green and a white.
Yep.
Pink and a white. They're so beautiful.
So
I'm getting
fun.
very excited.
They're super cool.
Now, before we start working on the arrangement itself, we have to process the flowers.
Yes.
Right? And we've talked about this before, but remind me how we do it.
Absolutely. So we always want to take, especially if we're getting these type of flowers, they have a softer stem.
Okay.
We want to make sure we're cutting them underwater. We want to make sure we're cutting them at an angle.
Yep.
And then we want to get them in water and a little bit of flower food and let them hydrate. We always want to let our flowers hydrate so that they're...
big glug of water.
Big glug of water.
Get them all hydrated
Not hot,
up there.
not cold. Just warm water and let it just hydrate.
Because you hear sometimes cold is better, but...
certain varietals, I would say yes, but for the most part, room temperature water is perfect.
As long as they get nice and hydrated. Okay, now let's talk about the vase a little bit. And we have, I'm used to I finally learned the little tape grid. You do that grid, remember that grid?
We're changing it.
No, but it's good, but because you're kind of like taken to the next level with this, aren't you?
Yeah, because we've done the tape grid many times. We've done the Oasis many times.
Yes.
Ranunculus, by the way, do not like Oasis. That is not something we should design with. They love straight water. So go with straight water. A peer and friend of mine, Holly Chappell, invented this floral pillow, which is so cool. It is a version of chicken wire, version of tape. It's easy. 2 little things, you pop it together. It has like a little, and then you've got this little perfect pillow.
Can you see that, how it fits into the vase just like that? So that will take place. Now, what if it slides around a little bit? What would you recommend?
Yeah, just in case, if this doesn't fit perfect, I was just going to use a little bit of floral stickum.
Great.
Put that inside there, on there, and then you could just adhere it to the vase. And then that way you've got...
And what do we call this guy one more time?
This is a floral pillow, floral egg.
Floral pillow. And you can also take it on your trips too. It's also, can double as a travel pillow. Great, so you add, and then we have to add a little bit of bleach to the water or flower food before we put the flowers and start arranging. Okay.
And then our bleach, it's a drop, and really it's to kill bacteria.
Gotcha.
It's nothing other than that. Don't do too much. Flower food has the same, killing bacteria of our flower, anything that the stems bring into the water, that's what's killing the flowers. Fresh water always wins.
This is all so helpful. Okay, guess what time it is?
Time to arrange.
Time to arrange. All right.
All right, so
put me to work.
We have talked about design, and when we design, we try and do our biggest flowers first.
Yes.
So we're going to use our hydrangea first.
Hydrangea.
So I'm going to have you cut that.
Okay. All of these guys?
One at a time.
Oh, one at a time. And so how do I know, what's the right height?
Take your stem and get it to there. So it's, I want my flower head to be there on my vase. So I'm going to cut it here. So when I put it in, it's not going to get too high.
Is it okay if they're resting on the bottom? The bottom of the stem?
Yeah, they're fine if they're resting on the bottom because you're cutting everything at an angle. So you're going to get your 3 hydrangeas in here, maybe 4.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm going to balance this guy out.
Perfect.
I'm off to a bad start, Amy.
Okay, hang on. I'm coming back to help you.
No, I got it. I'm gonna rebound here.
And when you're designing too, a nice thing to do is turn the vase and keep looking at it from all angles.
Okay.
And then that way you have a really good sense of where you're at. Like right now, your hole's over here, so you turn it towards you.
Okay, and then I put another guy maybe in here.
Yep.
You like that?
This little leaf off, so you got straight.
That's a good idea. Why don't we do that? Okay, good. Very nice. These are beautiful already. And now what else are we going to do as far as the larger flowers?
Now, really quickly, the other thing that's just interesting, though, is that this floral pillow, see, it holds everything. Everything's in place because you've inserted stems through.
All the way through, unlike the grid, which only has one tier of that.
So
okay,
this is
good.
Kind of cool. So then our next thing is this Dusty Miller.
Yes.
Dusty Miller has a couple different varietals. We're using more of the full leaf versus the lacy.
Okay.
We maybe cut it a little bit shorter.
Cut it a little bit shorter?
So we're gonna...
Is it hard for you to watch me do this? Is it like difficult?
I love it.
Painful
You're
at all?
doing great.
Okay, good. Just making sure. So
another one.
we're gonna fill in. I just want to make sure we have time for the star of the show here too. So I'll work on these guys, and you tell us how the ranunculus kind of fit in here and really kind of make this pop.
The ranunculus, I mean, I would say pick a couple of varietals. So I love this like green and purple mix here, and maybe a touch of pink. So start with one type. And then we're gonna give it a fresh cut, even though you've already processed it. I always like cutting flowers right before they go into the arrangement. You've hydrated them, you've processed them. That doesn't mean they're done. The next time you take them out of water, another fresh cut, back in water again.
Really?
Always give them a fresh cut.
Okay.
Even if it's just like another
Even if it's just a sliver.
Doesn't matter.
See, these are the tips I need to learn. When I'm buying Vanessa flowers all the time from Amy.
Yes, I thought you were arranging them for her.
I mean, I'm buying them and arranging them, I'm creating. I'm an artist.
Perfect. So you grab some of the pink ones.
Oh, great.
And
I love these guys.
I'll grab the white ones.
Good.
And then I'm going to use even some of the more traditional head size
Beautiful.
ones.
I'm going to come down this way. I want to get some in the front here.
Yeah. And then I sometimes will group them in their color palettes together.
Oh, did I do something wrong?
No, go over here if you want to
Okay, yellow's going to come over here.
Yeah.
So that's another good tip, everybody. You hear that? You want to kind of group them in their color palettes like that so they each have their own little space. And I love how the green in these hybrids kind of tie it all together.
So another neat trick with this is if you have this in the house, and you know we have the heat on, it's 70 degrees, it's kind of warm for these. If at nighttime, if you took it and you put it on your porch, assuming you live in an area that it's not 20 degrees at night, let them be cold at night and bring it back in, give them some fresh water again.
You know what I think?
You'll add to the longevity.
I think that's a great tip, and I really appreciate that. I want you to help me fix this guy up a little bit, make him look a little better while I tell everybody where they can find more tips from Amy. You know where. HiddenGardenFlowers.com, and check out our website as well, everybody. How am I doing?